If you are a black solo female traveler thinking about going to Mexico, then you need to Mexico. This was actually my first time traveling in Mexico by myself, but Mexico is one of my favorite countries in the world. And I'm gonna tell you exactly how I felt. So in terms of safety, I felt completely safe in Mexico, specifically Mexico City. The same street smarts you need in America is the same street smarts you need in Mexico. And in every region I've been in Mexico, the people have been exceedingly kind, super helpful, super willing to help me practice my Spanish, and also just willing to have a conversation. I have never felt discriminated against in Mexico whatsoever as a black woman. And that's not to say it's impossible or to discount anybody else's experience, but it is just to say, like, everybody has always made me feel like I'm at home out here. I will say part of that experience is probably me being able to speak a little bit of Spanish, so I would definitely brush up before you come here, because there's been tons of interactions where there were no English speakers. But again, that's the kind of situation I'm looking for. But if you do not speak Spanish, that would probably be a little bit of a problem for you. Otherwise, what else can I say? The food is amazing. The landscapes are beautiful. This is actually my first time going to a mountainous region of Mexico. The history is unmatched, particularly the indigenous history, and people are excited to talk about their heritage and the history of the country. When I was researching Mexico City before I came, everybody was saying there was only like a handful of neighborhoods you can go to and feel quote unquote safe, but I wish I would have had time to explore way more neighborhoods. And I would also suggest getting as much street food as possible, because that's a great avenue of exploration in and of itself, and you can actually put money in the hands of the people instead of just the businesses. But yes, overall, everybody I met, whether they were actual locals or tourists or immigrants living there, were exceedingly nice. They made my stay so special, and everybody that I talked to loved living there, and it made you love being there even more. If you've been thinking about going to Mexico to immerse yourself in the culture or language, this is your sign to do it. And if you're a black woman who solo traveled to Mexico, I'd love to hear your experience in the comments.